Good morning, afternoon, or evening to everyone who has come to this channel. Welcome to Sacred Sensuality. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. And I hope that you like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff that, YouTubers say. So let's get right on into your reading. It's just a matter of time is what I heard. It's a matter of time. You could be dealing with someone who is holding their feelings back, or you could be this person. Now, we understand that energy is, I could be talking about your person, but it could be you as well, or it could just be you both. I feel that some of you you've been thinking, your person has been hoping. A lot of going deep inside of self, whether you two know about it or not, just contemplating, thinking about changes, thinking about how can you go about approaching the situation that you are in with this person. However, both of you are consistently distracted by things, whether that's time is not on your side right now. That could be conflicting schedules, trying to change cycles, waiting for the right moment. You could also be distracted by the chemistry as well that you have for your person. There's a lot of chemistry that came out in these cards. It's more than 1, 2, 3, or even 5 cards I saw here. It's a lot of chemistry that is happening right now between you and your person. And I feel that the hope and the going deep inside of one another, or each other, should I say, whether this is together or separate, is because you're reflecting on what means loyalty to you. Who is a loyal person? Because in the past you could have dealt with people who couldn't handle your level of loyalty, your depth, the value of your love, your care, your nurturing, right? And so you've learned from those mistakes. And I feel that it's not necessarily, to me, at least in my opinion, healing is never complete. It is just something that we choose to, on a daily basis, we consciously choose to continue to heal and to manage our triggers, because honestly, it's just something that's in us, especially if you grew up around a lot of trauma, right? So I feel that you guys are learning to, whether it's together or separately, heal those mistakes that you made, whether this is with each other or with others, and even with yourself in the past. For some reason I'm being told right now that some of you guys need to apologize to yourself. You may need to apologize to yourself, because I feel that this is a relationship or a situation where it is causing you to look at the actions of yourself more so than the actions of the other, right? The apology to self, I feel, is going to be needed. There's a whole ritual that I do when it comes to apologizing to myself. I won't give out all the information because everybody's not like me, but the apology to self, I'm not going to say necessarily boosts your self-esteem, especially overnight, but it makes you value yourself a little bit more. And when you start valuing yourself more, guess what? So does other people, right? Let's look into your cards. Someone is really holding back their emotions. You or this person or both of you, very, very like strong arming is what I'm hearing, the emotions. This is because probably I feel that there is so much fire between you two, and there is a strong need to avoid mistakes things that happened in the past, right? And so you're trying to balance your head and your heart at the same time. Some of you could also be seeking spiritual consultations or readings, just to make sure that you're in that balance. I'm not necessarily getting like your emotions depend on the other person or their emotions depend on you. It's more so like you want to be cautious in a way, is what I'm feeling, of each other's emotions, because you're not letting them out. You're not letting them out, honestly. Somebody's not letting them out. So it's like, I don't know how to move yet. And in a way, it's making you or this person appear mature, when really the only thing you're just doing is managing. And you're not managing that well, because time is speeding up, you guys. For whether it's you or your person, time is speeding up. It is time, and it's in the cards, kept consistently showing this. It is time for decisions to be made. And it's like someone is afraid. Someone is afraid because of what's going to be required of them to make this decision, to change. It's like, once I make this decision, this is it. This is it. You know, like, I can't let them down. And that type of pressure creates a conflict with each other. I mean, with not just with each other, but just even with self. And when you do that, you start eventually looking at everyone else out of the window of the ego, is what I want to call it. And I say that because that conflict of self is not necessarily having the confidence that, you know, someone wants to have in order to proceed. It's like, you have so much good luck on your side, like time is on your side. But I also feel that when someone does speak, it's going to be very, very unexpected. It's going to be such a surprise. And for the other person who may hear this, that is going to cause the conflict within that other person. Because it's like, okay, you have made the decision to go forward with me, but am I ready? Am I sure with this Two of Swords here? Not necessarily knowing exactly what choice to make, feeling burdened by having to make the choice, by having to, you know, I'm also even feeling that some of you have to reveal something, or they may have to reveal something to you. By revealing that, whatever it is, someone, it could be hiding. I could be wrong, because everybody's situation is different, right? I feel more so like revealing something hidden. And I really feel that these feelings that someone is hiding is borderline. It's not like, but it's not less than love. Like admiration, in awe of, you know, you or your person. And it's not unrequited. It's more so like the eyes that they see you through is coming up on love, really. And that could be what they need to release, what they need to get out. Now, let me get this to the side. This is in my way. Now, you got the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. I don't know why I see two little boys. Cute little boys. One is wearing a ponytail. The other one is wearing a hat. Walking down the aisle. So, with that vision, somebody's going to get married soon. Somebody's going to definitely get proposed to soon. You and your person both you could have, like, your inner child loves each other. Your inner child matches each other. One is more adventurous. The other one is more curious. One is not afraid of anything. The other one is alert, like it's a mutual thing. It's giving like best friends. So maybe for some of you, you could have grown up with your person or this person, or you just go way back. And grown up doesn't necessarily mean you have to have been kids together. It could mean, your early formative years, you've known each other before you had kids, before you got married, before the big job, and all the other things that made you an adult, right? So there's a very strong familiar, almost like a family-like feeling that I'm getting between you and your person. In addition, once again with the Judgment card, a decision is going to have to be made. And a decision is going to have to be made because somebody they're awake now. They're awake. They're awake to the fact that I'm tired, number one. I'm tired of going through the BS with other people. I'm hearing almost like, it's kind of blurry from what I'm hearing. Like, I've been through so much. I have persisted through so many bad situations and relationships. And it's like, am I really going to make this decision and renew this with this person? So I'm feeling that for many of you, you absolutely know this person. If you don't, this is going to be some very familiar energy to you. But somebody is tired. And it's like the hope with the star card that I get here. The hope is, like with the star and the 9 of wands, it's like I'm tired, but I just need one chance. I just need a few extra minutes. Not perfection. I'm also hearing that in a way, but I don't really get perfection. Like somebody's waiting for the perfect moment. It's more like I'm almost there. That Princess Tiana song. I'm almost there is what it feels like. Now, in addition to that, oh goodness, let me push these to the side. I have my fan on, so it's blowing my cards a little bit. The illusion that somebody was under when it came to feelings and revealing them. The illusion was it's like the illusion was maybe, you never felt for me like I felt for you. Maybe you don't want what I want. It's not self-sabotage. It's more like I'm feeling like somebody was thinking, and it feels like it was real to them. It was real to them in that moment. Like, hey, they don't like me the way I like them. They don't love me the way I love them. But it's honestly all an illusion. Because somebody does feel very strongly for someone, and their coming is all I gotta say. Somebody's coming, and they want to charm your pants off, or your panties, or your drawers, your underwear, whatever. They want to charm you. It's like they want to bring you some romance. And I feel that if this isn't your person wanting to give it to you, then you want to give it to this person. Like, I want to show you through a different lens what love, what feelings and romanticism is about. So unconsciously, someone could be pushing that energy away, not really knowing. I feel like the pushing of the energy away is coming from overthinking. Being by yourself a little too damn long. Let's talk about that for a second. This is sidebar. There is a such thing of being single for too damn long. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I know I did. I absolutely know I did. There is a such thing because that muscle, that dating muscle, and even the sexual part, the flirting part, it weakens over time. It doesn't get better. It gets more aloof. And I'm speaking from experience of myself and having and knowing people, having friends who are currently going through the same thing or have went through the same thing. So there is absolutely a such thing as being single for too long because you don't have the tolerance and your patience and your positivity about the future. It's not as bright as you would like for it to be. And that's because you don't want to fall back into the old patterns, which is what I just saw in the cards. You don't want to fall back into the old patterns of who you used to be, how you used to operate, what you used to accept, and the type of people that you may have even attracted and you weren't even trying to. I don't really care for that whole saying. At least it's half true and it's half not true. You attract who you are. That's not all the way true. People literally, they take the time out of their days to put on a mask. They do that. Some people do that and they get off on it. Some people do it out of habit. Some people do it out of people pleasing. Some people do it out of protection. And then you have some people that do it out of trauma. So that whole you attract who you are thing, that's not all the time true. We're dealing with different people on different levels and on different frequencies every day. And not everybody has a soul or a heart. Now back to the reading. The Justice card here is saying it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. I am seeing Anubis weighing the heart on the scales. But it's not so that you can get into heaven. It's not so that you can get to the great everlasting life. It is granting you permission to love again. It is granting you permission to have that brightness about love again. It feels like I just keep hearing that it's time. Like the karma is coming, the good karma is coming to someone. And I feel like the person who's been hiding their feelings for you, or whether this is you, your karma is coming because obviously there's some good in you, and it's just time. It's time for you to experience that type of love or that type of, those emotions again. Now, I have, with the Justice card, clarified by the Magician, it's like the universe is saying to me, yeah, it's time, but don't forget you still have the tools to do what you need to do as well. What are you going to do to help make this come true? Do you really want it? Are you going to sit in the house every Friday and say, oh, no one likes me, I can never meet anyone, or I like this person, but they don't like me, and they're the only ones that's always texting or always holding the conversation? No. The universe is saying it's time, but don't forget that you have resources at your feet to use as well. And once again, it's tapping back into that muscle of your skills in dating. Do you know how to flirt? Do you know how to flirt? Do you know how to talk to someone? Do you know how to keep their attention? Because sometimes we forget that, especially when we've been single for so goddamn long. A new start is waiting for you guys, and it's going to come slowly and stably. I am seeing a table that is wobbly, but I'm seeing someone slide something under it to keep. It's like I'm seeing a card table, actually, and someone is sliding something under it, something soft. I can't make out if this is a piece of tissue or cloth. It's white though, or even, hell, it could be a folded paper towel or a napkin, right? So I'm seeing that, which to me symbolizes that the person who is supposed to hold the other up, they're going to notice when you're wobbly, when you're stumbling, but they're always going to be there to support you. That's what the Ace of Pentacles is about. The Ace of Pentacles is about stability. It's about support. It's about having all those resources and things and people that back you up, right? But it's also about offering you stability. So someone wants to offer the other stability. The Empress is here. I asked, what about the Empress? Why is she here? And it said because somebody wants to work for her. You could be a male and you're an Empress. You absolutely could. Tarot is energy. It's not based on sex, right? Some of the meanings can be, but it's because somebody want to work for you. Somebody wants to work for your heart. Somebody wants to show you what stability is. Or you could be wanting to show this to that person. You want to help them tap into the sensual part of themselves, which is, something I am all about. You want to help them tap into what do you want to create? What do you want to be about? What are your dreams? What do you feel is your purpose? How can I nurture you? How can I love you? Is what I'm hearing. Show me, tell me what everybody else did to you so that I don't have to do it. So that I can make sure I work hard, I work my ass off to make sure you never feel that type of pain again. It's feeling really overwhelming as I'm describing this to you guys. Whoever is offering this to the other is very, very, they're going to be very dedicated to you. Somebody's going to be very dedicated to the other. And I'm also hearing that they want to master your body. I call people who master the bodies the master of the baiters. Yeah, that's what I call them. So they want to master your body. They want to master your love. Is that the commitment I'm feeling here is really strong. Somebody has a very strong desire to, it's like, I want to give you what you deserve. I want to give you what you want. I'm also seeing here that somebody has no problem with giving you money either. They'll have no problem with working for you. Don't take that for granted. I don't advertise. I don't advertise that. I don't advocate for that. Unless somebody wants you to do that, then that's different. But I don't like people being taken for granted or taken advantage of. Somebody is resting their mind from this connection because they just don't know how to feel. Somebody could also be so stressed out that could be drinking. Yeah, you could be drinking. Someone is drinking. Drinking and sleeping and resting a lot. They want some peace within this connection. And they could be feeling like, I'm feeling like whoever's feeling very positive or who has felt very positive about this connection just kind of had a little bit of a knowing is the one that is like, if they're not reciprocating, then maybe this is my karma. Maybe this is what I deserve. But that's not what you deserve. Somebody has been hiding their feelings because it's overwhelming. Drinking to get rid of the stress of the connection. Drinking to, I don't know, I'm feeling some of you guys could get some drunk texts, some drunk messages, half-truths not really coming out. But I'm feeling like you're not going to be annoyed necessarily, more maybe entertained and a little surprised, but at the same time not taking that person seriously because, of course, when you're sober, everything just is better, right? But the self-protection, somebody is strongly protecting themselves. And I feel the protection is because it's so freaking overwhelming. It's so overwhelming, you guys. And it's like it could be blurring their vision. Like, is this really supposed to happen? Is this really, do I really want this? Do they really want me? Because you check all the boxes for me. I like you. I keep getting like I like you like a lot. So someone definitely likes someone like a whole freaking lot. The fear is, I'm feeling like self-induced. That's what I'm feeling. Now, deep down inside, whoever's hiding, I have emotional intimacy, and it says, I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. Goes back to what I said at the beginning, that whole looking inside of self. And then I have fuego. Oh, the chemistry, the passion, things heating up. It is, man, y'all. Man, the chemistry between you and this person is strong. It's so strong it causes confusion. I know what that's like. Especially if you've had relations with that person. Now, I'm also seeing here, there could be someone who has, and I'm feeling this is the person who's hiding their emotions. Someone lives in their head, but they also, it's like the person lives in their head, but they also live in the heart. And they also live in the land of make-believe, far, far away, where they have this very idealistic version of you and them together. Or is that you? And it's like the chemistry so damn strong. I keep hearing like, is this right? Am I supposed to feel this way? Am I being naive? Just very idealistic. There's a need for somebody to release and express themselves, if you understand what I'm saying. It is time for a new cycle. The universe keeps saying that. My spirits, they keep telling me this. It's time for a new cycle. The crossroads that someone is going to be at is making this decision. Ultimately, because, you had some affirming cards that came out. They were the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. And I said, right before I pulled the Six of Cups, I said, if the Six of Cups come out, this has got to hit for a lot of people. It really does. But they're planning to come towards you. I can just keep hearing it's time, like I'm coming, I'm on my way. They could be slow as hell, I'm not gonna lie. And which could be making you or them, if this is you, feel like, well, maybe they don't want me. Like the faith isn't on, like the faith is there, but the faith is hanging on by a string at this point. But they see, and you could too see fulfillment with this person. Like you're ready to take the next step. You're ready to either settle down together, move in together. I'm really feeling like someone needs to express their feelings, express themselves, and freaking release, because there's so much tension here. Your outcome was interesting because I feel that for the one who doesn't have so much faith, may be a little bit confused. Your person may be a little confused too. But I don't think that someone will be able to hold it in much sooner, and I think the confusion is coming from, I wished for this too much. It's feeling really self-induced. I wish for this too much. I wanted this all the time. I've been wanting this with you forever, for a long time is what I'm hearing. I've waited for you. I was ready to pick up and pack my life for you, to go anywhere in the world with you. But now I feel like I've waited so long that I have to, confirmation, Bert. Thanks to Jadina. But I'm feeling here, so it's like someone is either setting a boundary or going to set a boundary because of fear. Fear of repeating the past, because there was a heartbreak, whether it was with this person or, just someone in your past. Very confused. I feel that there could be a separation that's coming. I'm hearing 2 weeks, like there could be a 2-week separation between you and another person. That's going to be the time of self-care. Maybe that 2-week separation is the boundary, and that the boundary is because they're protecting themselves, so that I could see the true nature of this connection. I need to understand why I'm so drawn to you all the time. Like someone can explain why they're drawn. You could be in this energy too. You can explain why you're so drawn to your person. And it's like someone knows that they have choices, so it's like, I don't want to fight anyone else for what I feel is my spot. It's cocky and a little egoic, but it's funny and it's kind of cute. But it's like, I don't want to fight anyone for my spot. I am not trying to get hurt in this situation. You got the Ace of Cups, and what clarified that was the Lovers. Love. Just raw love. A choice to choose love. A choice to have those emotions awakened within you, to start new all over again. A choice for romance, a chance, a choice for balance. There we go with that balance again. A choice to unite and be like in real love. New beginnings, you guys. Like, The choice doesn't feel so heavy. It's like it doesn't feel so heavy when somebody will realize, oh, I was just tripping. I was thinking this too much. I let the thoughts leak into my emotions. Your person or you. And the Empress is a very sexy person. But let's talk about the King of Wands. He's sexy too, isn't he? He's a great dad. He's a great leader. He has the way he puts things together and puts action behind things. He's an awesome guy as far as that goes. He takes action. Very bold. Then I have the Queen of Pentacles. Although you came out as the Empress, right? You're also coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is she's not given enough credit for her nurturing ability as well. And I feel the same way with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, that's that. And I'm speaking because I am a Virgo, Capricorn rising, Virgo Venus, amongst other things, right? A lot of people like to say Virgos are kind of stoic and we're so serious and we're nitpicky and all these other. Those are unevolved Virgos. Once upon a time, I did have some of those traits. But when you evolve as you get older, you become more loving, more open, more nurturing. And I found, at least with me and other Virgos, other earth signs that I know, we relax a whole lot more. As long as we're stable with our money, we're so relaxed. But we're so affectionate. We're just like the Queen of Cups. We just keep it contained. See, the Queen of Cups, not saying that she doesn't, because she can. That's just her nature. She's outwardly loving. But the Queen of Pentacles, she kind of holds it in, and she reserves it for a very special person or her children, or even her husband. Behind closed doors, the Queen of Pentacles is a freak. Okay? She's a homebody. She wants her man coming home to her. She doesn't want him out in the streets. She wants to be generous with her love, her time, her energy, making him good comfort foods, being his ear, giving him advice, making sure everything is just like the typical, stereotypical housewife, but she's a little bit more, a lot more actually. Because to me, the Queen of Pentacles has that modern energy. She could be very traditional, but she can be very modern at the same time. So she knows how to balance those two energies together. So for her, it's more so like a time and a place. And I think that is what I know that is what's attracting your person, is that you're able to balance that the freak in the streets, lady in the streets, freak in the sheets. It's like you're able to balance that. And that's what attracts the King of Wands. Because, the King of Wands like outwardly sexual women and sexy women. But who's to say that modesty isn't sexy? Who's to say that a quiet person isn't sexy? A person who's a little bit more reserved. Who's to say that? And sometimes that little bit of mystery that you have, that could be what's strongly attracting your person. Like, you make them, you bring out the charisma in them. You bring it out, and it's like they naturally want to. I don't really care for the word a man taking the lead. I don't really care for that too much. I believe that two people should see each other equally, and they both take the lead in certain activities. Case in point, I can't put up a drywall, but if I'm dating a guy who knows how to put up drywall, I will absolutely listen to everything he's saying. I'm going to let him take the lead because I'm not an expert in that. He doesn't read tarot cards, but he wants to know how. I'm going to have to take the lead so that he can know how to read tarot cards, right? So it's that equal thing that you have. And I feel the King of Wands, he kind of likes that in a partner. He likes that partnership type of energy is what I'm getting. He values your independence, but don't be too damn independent. That he can get, that's when he turns reverse. That's when he's not confident in his masculine, right? But it's like here with the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Oh my God, the King of Pentacles. The King of Wands, he's attracted to, that stable streak in you. The caregiving part of you. And something about your eyes. Somebody has beautiful eyes. You or this person, you're constantly dreaming about one another. There's a lot of dreaming, sexual dreams, dreams of floating, dreams of flying together. You could be both meeting each other a lot in the astral realm to have discussions, but I don't feel that there's discussions going down. I feel that there could be a lot of staring, a lot of staring and not necessarily really knowing what to say. Someone feels like it's like somebody's tired of pretending, you guys. They want the mask to come off. They want the mask to come off. They want to stop feeling like they have to tiptoe around their emotions and their feelings for you, or you for them, like, because you could feel that it's coming across as sneaky behavior. Like, why are you tiptoeing around me? Why are you so guarded against me? It's honestly just a form of protection. But it's like in the dream world, you guys, you're able to express yourselves through looking at each other. Like you could be like this in real life too. Like, you know how to talk to each other without talking to each other. But what I see that could be potentially coming your way is them making their way slowly to you. And I feel that is to keep up with either their level of comfort or your level of comfort, because this has been such an overwhelming experience for the both of you, with the chemistry being so strong, them being so attracted to you. I'm feeling here that they want to protect you, they want to give to you, but they want it to be equal. I'm also seeing the Six of Pentacles here as the universe stepping in. It's like the universe is stepping in and said, here, stop being goofies and take the love. You take his love, you take her love, or whoever you want to be with, right? They, them, none of my business. Yeah, I feel like you two have a lot to learn from each other too. There's a very strong possibility that you and this person can be very supportive to one another. Very grateful that you've crossed paths, that you're in love with one another. Somebody has to get out of their freaking head. The Nine of Swords is here. I didn't even notice that. It's so much fear. I'm feeling like somebody is fearful that they're going to get it wrong, but they're going about it the wrong way. They're going about it, I feel like the way somebody is going about it is like, not necessarily if I'm not happy, you're not happy. it's kind of a little bit of petty energy. Like, I don't want to show you how I feel. Like, I'm too damn scared. Because then if I show you, then I'm going to have to be responsible for keeping up with that. And I don't know if I'm grown up enough to do it. But it's also like, I don't want conflict between us. You could have had a lot of conflict with this person. I'm also seeing here too, somebody is definitely very, very, very tapped in. Could be getting some advice from a motherly figure, someone who knows, or either, honestly, just you're here, so you're getting a tarot reading. Someone who has high priestess energy, or this could be you tapping into your high priestess energy. When you do that, I think some of you guys are going to do it unknowingly in your dream state, and you're going to find out that you shared a past life with this person. That nostalgia, those memories are going to come back up. Even if it was a past life, in this life, you're going to start getting those memories flooding back to you, and you're going to be highly, highly emotional. You may even cry. You may find yourself longing and yearning for that person, wanting to be around them, it's like I'm feeling like you want to remind them of this is what we're supposed to be. We are supposed to be loving and hugging on each other and just being here for each other. But you two have a very strong ability to give each other such comfort. Because like I said, you have that familiar feeling that you have with each other. And they like your mystery. Just be careful of the fear. The fear can be used. Fear can be used as abuse towards the other person. Your fear can be used as abuse towards the other person. I hope you hear exactly what I'm saying. When you're fearful of the future, what could unfold between you and another person, you're bringing your past into that. And so in a way, you're making them pay for what happened to you in the past by being extra defensive, by being aggressive, by, being argumentative. So just be careful with that energy if you have that, or, if they have it, just remind them, hey, I'm not her, I'm not him. You can't bring that shit over here. I'm going to need you to sort your shit out before you come over here and think that, I can be your emotional punching bag, so to speak. But know that if they try that, they're fucking afraid. Somebody is so afraid. And that is why they've been hiding their feelings for you. Now, with that being said, you guys, that is the end of your reading. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I do hope that you come back. And if it resonated with you, comment, leave me a comment. Let me know how you liked it, okay? And I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one and the best of luck to you. Bye.